Boys for Fun One, and today we are going to be doing a breakdown of the new Rogue One trailer number 2. And I'm not going to talk that much since I've done a video in a long time, but let's just get started on this new trailer for Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Okay, so the first shot here, we get to see what it looks like a village, and you get that kind of like a city. It's like a city and a village, and you see some ships flying overhead. You get some TIE fighters, so maybe the Empire is kind of invading this village and taking over this part of it. Really cool how you get these sides area. They don't looks like it's kind of built up, which is new. Haven't seen that before in Star Wars, but excited to see what that looks like in the movie as well. Okay, we also get to see another shot of these ships here. These are the new Imperial ships here. They really look cool with the four wings style. Really looks cool. I like it a lot. Really nice. Here we get Jen here, and she steps into an area where she looks kind of sad. I don't think she's been recruited by the rebels yet. Still looks kind of messy and stuff, and it kind of goes into this tent. We get to see some, I think this is like animal skin, and then we get some, like, I think it's like spider webs, and she walks into this area, and we don't know what she sees. We see this guy here, don't exactly know his name. He's played by Foster, but don't know his name. I don't think they even revealed his name yet, but I don't know if that's correct, but so he's talking to her, and kind of just looks like a rundown area. He's hiding from someone or something. This is one of my favorite shots of the trailer because we get to see this giant Imperial Star Destroyer, and we've never seen the Star Destroyer before. It looks a lot like the Finalizer, but it looks actually much bigger than the Finalizer, and we get those Imperial ships and TIE fighters flying towards it. So, and that's really cool too, that we get to see all that as well. Lucasfilm, of course. Okay, so we get a picture of Jin, and we get this, and we get a familiar shot like this in the first Rogue One trailer, but it was zoomed out a little bit more. Now we just get a picture of her shadow walking to an area, and we get to see the rebels, digging stuff, and the technology beside her. You see a rebel soldier guy that was just talking to her, and we get Kaser that goes next to her. Looks a little bit like, not trusting her and stuff, but yeah, and they're in the rebel space. Jin talks, and looks like, we get what is her name, Grand Moff here, and she's looking at her, and then we get the rebel who's just sitting down and maybe thinking about the decision and stuff. And this looks really cool. Actually, a nice scene, it's like their briefing table, what they're talking to Jin about. Okay, so there, Jin. Okay, now this shows a regular original Star Destroyer along with this cut right here as well, and this was shown in the first Rogue One trailer, and was a really cool shot that we got to see flying by the Death Star. And yeah, there's the Death Star getting its plate put on, and another original shot that was in the first Rogue One trailer. We get Jenny here, and she's looking at Kaser, and I think they're gonna do the mission to steal the Death Star plans. We get a picture of a U-Wing, one of the new starships in Rogue One, a Star Wars story. We also get some cool pyramids in the background, and this is the rebel base, and I did say it in a book or something that this used to be like ancient temples, and so those are the temples. Just we've never really seen them like that before, and you get the U-wing taking off with probably just a rebel looking at them and making sure their flight's gonna take off okay. We get a picture of Jin here. I think this is probably inside the U-wing. Might not be. It might be in a different ship. Don't exactly know. We get Kaiser here, and he's sitting around the cockpit. They all look kind of nervous to start this mission. Right there, we saw an original shot of the X-wing pilots getting pushed by these stormtroopers with some blood on their face. And there's a picture of Jin and Kaiser, and they're both walking. They look back at them. They're in a disguise to not be recognized by the Empire. We get a picture of an X-wing that is an X-wing flying in a rainstorm. So yeah, that's cool. X-wings are back. Okay, so we get another gang member right here, and he's holding a giant gun, and then we get to see the space samurai right by him. So this is probably not a backstory. This is probably what happened in the movie, and you see stormtroopers getting shot down. And then we see the gang member again walking and looks sweaty and tired. We get a picture of another, I think that's an X-wing. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. Actually, I think it's an Imperial ship. I exactly don't know. The shot's going pretty fast, so you can't know. Okay, this part is really cool. In the behind the scenes, we saw that tank that the Empire was doing, and now we get to see actually what it would look like in the movie, and it looks really cool, looks really big, and we get some new stormtroopers on top of it. You get a creature over here and a regular stormtrooper guarding it. We get to see what I like to call the space samurai man, and he's walking and his eyes are like clear, and I think he's talking about he has no fear, and he has a bow staff, and there he is. Killed all those stormtroopers with that. And we get the new droid and walks up to Jin there, and I think the new droid looks really cool. Really tall, too. C-3PO was regular height. This was a very tall one. And yeah. We get Kaiser here, and he's kind of smiling. Maybe they just defeated something, they just escaped something, or something funny just happened. And the Death Star. Look at this picture. What is wrong with the Death Star? I mean, it's like upside down, kind of. I mean, the plate's supposed to be up here, not down there. Don't know what's happening there. It might be some reflection or something, but definitely don't know what's happening there. You get kind of like a sunrise, not sunrise, sundown happening with the sun in the background. Oh, well, this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole trailer is director Orson Krennic walking through all these Imperial soldiers, and he doesn't even, the Imperial soldiers don't even make way. He just walks right in, and they all just separate, like, oh my god. And then we get another picture of him, and he's not even a Force user, but he has that kind of scariness to him, which is just kind of cool that they gave us this in the trailer. We haven't even heard him talk yet. We don't even know what his voice sounds like yet. This December, it comes out on December 16th, guys. Okay, so that's the U-wing there, and they told us later on the Star Wars show, if you watch that the U-wing, the wings can go forward and back, and it also can transport troops. It works like an X-wing, and it can transport troops, and it has some cool wing features. So it's like everything together, and that's what it just showed. It just showed transporting troops. So yeah. Some rebels fleeing. You get the space samurai there. The tank shoots something and boom, blows up this area, and we see Jin covering Kaiser from the explosion with stormtroopers exploding in the background. We get Kaiser looking at the droid. I believe it's like K2SO or something, K250, something like that. And we get another gang member there looking up. Death Troopers! Yes, Death Troopers are in Rogue One Star Wars story. Rebels all getting from the explosion. We get Kaiser there, so the trailers was starting to move fast, and we get kind of the same shot that he's saying something else. And and then we see another gang member here, and it's like a we also see the X-Wing, another X-Wing going in the rainstorm. Cool that X-Wings are back in Rogue One, Star Wars story. 3 X-Wings actually, and they blow up some stormtroopers. Big gun, very big gun. Right there, very big gun. Boom, shot down one of his. And we get Jin here, she's talking, she has a smile on her face a little bit. And then we get the guy we saw at the beginning of the trailer kind of smiling a little bit. And U-Wing, I'm pretty sure that's the U-Wing trying to get away from that. It's like everything is collapsing on them. See Jin there, probably in the same scene. She looks kind of, scared and nervous and frightened. And get Kaiser, he's just kind of, oh my gosh. And they're going, now they're going into Lightspeed. And the Lightspeed looks really cool. I really like how it looks like right now. Oh, and a TIE fighter just crashed into an area. And we get Jin here, and she looks like she's like limping. She has some scars on her face, and she's on the platform above a planet here, and she's walking towards a TIE fighter that zooms up on her. And then we see Kaiser here, and he's just, staying there. I don't know, nothing really big about that. But we get the Space Samurai stands up, and Jin's smiling, and Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's Darth Vader. Yes, it's Darth Vader. I know it might just be the back of the helmet of Darth Vader, but I mean, come on, that's pretty awesome. In the back of Darth Vader's helmet, just to see Darth Vader and to a long time to be in another film is really cool. So yeah, Darth Vader, just the Darth Vader looking at, I believe, the Death Star plan, looking at the Death Star and about its completion. Looks awesome. Can't wait to see him in Rogue One. December. Okay, comes out December 16th. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and check back for more videos. And yeah, bye-bye.